Welcome to the Old Coins Explorer, the ultimate treasure hunt. Here we are exploring the hidden secrets about old and rare coins. So don't forget to subscribe and share the video and watch till the end to know the real coin value. Picture this. You're rummaging through your pocket change, mindlessly jingling quarters and pennies, when wait, what's this glowing golden coin in your palm? It looks like a shiny nugget from a pirate's hoard, but it's the 2000 Sacagawea Dollar. That's right. A genuine U.S. coin that glimmers like gold, carries a 200-year-old legacy, and could be worth thousands if you got the right version. Believe it or not, one special type of this coin, called a Cheerios Dollar, has sold for $3,000, $5,000, even $7,000 or more, just because of a tiny design difference on the eagle's tail. So yeah, this isn't just loose change, it could be life-changing. Today, we're diving deep into the hidden story, collector secrets, and wild market value of the Sacagawea Dollar. And by the end, you'll be racing to check your old cereal boxes, your coin jars, and maybe even your grandma's drawers. Let's go. Back in the year 2000, the U.S. Mint made a bold move. They wanted a new dollar coin to replace the Susan B. Anthony dollar, which had flopped with the public. Why? Mostly because it looked too much like a quarter. People kept confusing the two. So, the Mint decided to go with something fresh, something iconic, something golden. Enter the Sacagawea Dollar, a coin with a color unlike anything else in your pocket. Its warm, golden hue came from a special manganese brass alloy, making it look like real gold, even though it wasn't. When it was first released, it turned heads. It didn't just look different, it felt different, like a treasure. The face on the coin? A Shoshone woman named Sacagawea, carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste on her back. Her expression is calm, focused, and filled with purpose. She was a guide and interpreter for the Lewis and Clark expedition in the early 1800s. She faced rivers, mountains, wild animals, and rival tribes, all while carrying a newborn. She didn't fight wars or run for office. She survived, she led, and she changed history. That's who America chose to honor on its dollar coin. And the reverse side of the coin? A majestic bald eagle soaring in mid-flight, wings stretched, heading into the unknown. It's powerful, clean, and symbolic of freedom. The two sides of the coin together tell a story. One of guidance, exploration, courage, and hope. When it was first minted, the U.S. went all in. They produced over 1 billion Sacagawea dollars in the year 2000 alone. That's a massive number. They even teamed up with General Mills to include some in boxes of Cheerios. Yes, actual coins and cereal. The idea was to get kids and families excited about the new dollar. But here's the twist. Some of those cereal box coins weren't regular. They were test pieces, pattern coins. And one in particular will become a legend, the Cheerios Dollar. The Cheerios Dollar has a unique tail feather detail on the eagle. Extra lines that aren't found on the regular coin. It's tiny, easy to miss. But collectors went wild for it once they noticed. These special coins, just because of that small feature, began selling for thousands. That's right. People started digging through old cereal boxes, scouring eBay, and checking their change jars, just hoping to find one. But even beyond the Cheerios version, the Sacagawea Dollar has tons of secrets. For example, did you know there's a rare version with a Washington quarter reverse on it? It's a true minting error. Somehow, during production, the front of the Sacagawea Dollar got matched with the back of a Washington quarter. Only a few were ever found, and they've sold for over $100,000. That's the kind of coin collectors dream about. Then there's the pattern coins that never made it to circulation. Some were struck in gold for presentation purposes. Actual 22-karat gold. These are museum-level rarities and fetch massive prices at auction. They're not the kind of thing you'll find in your change, but they're part of the mystique, the legend, the what-if. Despite its unique look and powerful story, the Sacagawea Dollar didn't quite take off in day-to-day use. Americans were just too used to paper dollars. Coins felt bulky. Vending machines weren't updated fast enough. Habits are hard to change. So, even though billions were made, most of them never got used. They were stored away in vaults. Quiet, waiting. After 2001, the Mint stopped producing them for general circulation. They kept making them for collectors, though, with different mint marks and finishes. Some were satin, others proof. Some came from Denver, others from Philadelphia or San Francisco. Each has its own quirks, values, and stories. And even if yours isn't a rare one, these coins are still loved by collectors. A pristine 2000 P or 2000 D coin in mint condition, especially in a high grade like MS67 or MS68, can fetch solid money. Maybe not thousands, but definitely more than face value. And if it's part of a complete set or an original packaging from a mint, even better. People often ask, is it worth it to save these coins? And the answer is absolutely. Not just for the potential money, but for the story, for the history, for the inspiration. Sacagawea wasn't a warrior. She wasn't a politician. She was a teenage mom who navigated wild lands, negotiated peace, and brought people together. That's who's on this coin. And the coin itself? It's a piece of art, a glimpse into American values, a tribute to exploration, strength, and quiet power. So next time you're handed change at the store, don't just toss it into a cup holder or drop it into a tip jar. Look closer. Feel the weight. Check the year. Flip it over. You might be holding something far more valuable than $1. You might be holding a piece of a story, your story, because these coins are still out there, in drawers, in jars, in rolls at the bank. Check your coin. Look again, because a little golden disc might be the most interesting thing you've touched all week.